Like they don't messed up the belief, the religious. I mean,
yeah, you know, it's so crazy.
You
know, TikTok. That's why I hate TikTok about to get banned, if it's getting banned or not. But after the whole Marvin Sapp shit, people on TikTok, black people now.
Right.
I did not know there was so many stories about the black church, about how they. You thought Marvin Sapp was bad. Let me tell you about my story that happened in my black church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what?
Oh, there's a bunch of stories up there.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of preachers, man, and they just like they don't turn it to a money thing. You know what I'm saying? Really, a money thing. You know? And I always believe like God don't need money.
That's how I see it.
You know what I'm saying? When you trying to preach to me that God telling me to tell you to give.
That's how I thought I was supposed to be, but not.
God don't need money. God's the all creator. Jehovah's the all creator of everything. He don't need money. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta look at Jesus Christ. You reading about Jesus Christ in the Bible. Jesus Christ was out in the field.
Right.
He was out in the field. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
He wasn't stuck in no one place just passing the news. You know, telling people about his father. He went all over. His spirit traveled. You know what I'm saying? He ain't not once he asked for no bread. You know what I'm saying? People was feeding him. You know, just I don't understand that. What turns a lot of people off beliefs. You know, you making a mandatory that you have to pay tithes and this and that, and some people don't even got the money, but you putting pressure. You the opposer. You putting pressure on them about tithes and making them feel if you don't get no tithes, God's not gonna give you no blessings. If you don't do no tithes, God's not gonna open this door for you. You know what I'm saying? $500 and the doors will be open.
Listen, I was reading the comments of one video. Some girl was like, "Yeah, this one lady at my church, she gave up to $1 million of her savings to the church to donate to the church new building. They still ain't built the building." I said, "Damn, $1 million? That's
a lot of money.
That's crazy.
You might as well assign your own contract to 10 million and did that. You funded
the pastor's lifestyle.
You funded everybody's lifestyle. I done had this one lady tell me that she was going to a church and that all the people that had the little bit of money sat in the back. All the people with all the big bread, donate bread, they sat in the front. They went and ate with the pastor and his wife.
That's different. Because
she was like, why they treat me like this? And I was like, dang, that shit was so sad when she was telling me the story.
Well, that church is different because when I was going to church every Sunday, we sat in the front.
Right.
Sometimes we sat in front. I used to hate that shit.
Right.
I just want to sit in the back. Yeah, cause like the front, like the way it be sat up, it be a lot of people like towards the middle, towards the back, but the front be mostly empty, like especially in the middle, cause it was like sections. It was like middle section, left section, right section. And the middle towards the front and the middle section was always almost empty. And we always sat in the middle. Or the left, if it was the left or right side, we always sat in the front. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people get turned off by them putting pressure on them about money, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think in the old back in the days, they didn't have money, so they was feeding people, you know what I'm saying? They was giving up cows but they was making sacrifices to go.
All that shit.
You know what I'm saying?